This video was sponsored by A Better Route Planner. We are now at the resting area. This is far out of the city, so I think I'm too lazy to go outside. I'm just going to show you that. I think there's a car parked over there, camp maybe. And then this side, you see we have a truck. It's just idling there. It's going to idle through the night, but that's fine. We also have public restrooms here. I just use it now. And I think the soundproofing, see we have double glazed window here. We almost don't hear the truck. That's perfect. I'm going to camp here. I will show you some details. Look at this. The ambient light is very nice in the BMW, and I like that the Germans they have sense of detail. Wait, why is this one green? Oh, that's weird. Okay, but anyway, you see here and here we have two LEDs. They change color based on the interior, and it shines down here, just like in my E61 I used to have before. So you can see the gear selector and buttons here. Wow, this camera I'm using right now is really light sensitive. It is really dark, but you can still see it. Superb. Okay, I'm going to try again now. Set up the camp. I mean, well, the bed is kind of ready. I just have to cover up the windows, and then I'll get some sleep because it's 1:30 now. So yes, sleepy time. Good morning. It is now 8:30 and I slept in the car here last night, and wow, how was it? This one, the top, it's panorama roof. It seems to have enough fabric here, so it totally blocks all the light, and also, I'm not sure, but it also blocks any cold chill, so this is perfect. And the space in the back, at least for me, is plenty. It has a flat floor. And the trick with neutral and park brake worked like a charm. I buckle up myself in the front just in case, but seems, I don't know if you need to do that. So, yeah, superb really. No need to bring any dumbbell or anything. And then car kept the HVAC on through the night. So, yeah, the reason why I use neutral, by the way, and then put on the park brake is that if you're just in the park mode after half an hour or something, it would just turn itself off. But as soon as you put the car in drive, or I guess reverse or neutral, it's like you are in a driving mode, and of course then the car will stay on until it runs out of juice or whatever. But then I also apply the park brake so the car won't move. So this is just like in the old days in Tesla. This is how I did it. The only downside is that, I guess this is EU law, is that the DRL will always have to be on, so you can't totally switch it off. So that could create some attention or maybe annoy other people, but over here, no problem. Yeah. So, well, okay, let's get ready then. So this is the setup. I put the pizza in here. This is the big plastic bag I use to carry these window shades. So you just improvise. The IKEA bag is for my other stuff here, the bed stuff here. So you use whatever to block the light. You see, it's getting a little bit hot now in the back here because the sun is shining right in here. So people who don't understand how this stuff works, is that they might be asking, why don't you use a face mask? Well, it's not very comfortable using a face mask if the sun is baking, grilling your arm or whatever. Yeah, that's why I use these window shades, because they then reflect the heat and it becomes nice and comfy in here. So you just use whatever. And here I decided to just keep this partial shelf on. You can also detach it, but for at least for the iX3 we have plenty of, I don't know what to call this, footwell. Well, this becomes footwell suddenly now. some cars, the parcel shelf goes like down here roughly, or yeah, like a Model 3, so then it becomes kind of cramped. So, but it works great. And then the front also here, see, just cover the stuff. The front one there is a little bit larger on the Model 3. So the front windscreen on the Model 3 is larger, but you can somehow just squeeze it in there and it works fine. And here, see, yeah, I'm not sure if I had to buckle up or not, but I just did it just in case. And yeah, we are in park and neutral. Okay, so I checked the screenshot from yesterday. We had 82% at 1:30, and then in the morning at 9 we had 70%, so we spent 12%. And then based on the kilowatt hour available, I figured out that this car actually pulled 1.2 kilowatt while stationary. That's a little bit high. One explanation could be that the battery has cooled down during the night, and that the state of charge that we see now is not correct. So maybe we only lost 10% or 8%. I don't know really. But okay. But anyway, let's get going. We are now at Harald, Circle K. It's called Harald, yes. And I have to tell you guys, we're just charging up, nothing interesting going on. But there is a story about the grønn kontakt. Well, yeah, back then it was called grønn kontakt med charger. I've been charging it before, if you guys remember. It used to have one grønn kontakt charger, 50 kilowatt. And then this is kind of sad story, but a Polestar 1, a happy Polestar 1 owner just recently received his Polestar. This had happened winter, many months ago. And he charged his Polestar roughly where I'm parked now. And then some truck, it was quite slippery here, and a truck supposedly came this direction, slid on the ice, crashed into the Polestar and the charger, and kind of destroyed everything. But of course, no fire, no cars exploded. It was just physical damage. And then for a while, you can actually see, you can see some of the damage left here. And for a while, the charger was down. And then Circle K, you see the damage there. Whoa, what the heck happened there, really? And here, well, you see it there, I guess. Here, see some, okay, I don't know about that one. But the station didn't blow up, at least. And now Circle K, they took over this one, these two. So it's now run by Circle K. Yeah. So at least they actually improved it. So you now have two chargers instead of one. But okay, nice place to stop. Actually, I wanted to stop at Namsskogan further up there, but turns out that the gas station there opens at noon. And when I passed there was 11, it's noon now. But this is also a nice place. Wow. See, oh, let me turn on the filter there. Nice place, we have some field here. This is a camping spot. We have all these camping locations all over Norway. And I kind of like them, except that some of these cabins might be a little bit too basic. They might not even have water. I prefer the more modern cabins with heat and water and everything. But that's also a way to travel and stay over. Wow, it's been 5 weeks now since I took the trip to Arctic Circle last time. And it's not completely green yet, but I guess next time I come around here with more cars, other cars, it might be better. Oh, look here. We have a flower. This is called hestehov. And when you start seeing hestehov in Norway, this is a sign of spring. These flowers will only bloom early. And then later we will get, I think it's called dandelions. Løvetann, they are bigger, similar to these ones. Spring is finally coming here also. It's now Sunday noon, and as always, pizza from yesterday. Cold pizza from yesterday, yes. Raise your hand or comment if you also had pizza on a Sunday afternoon, morning. Let's see now. You know, this is the second time I do this. It should be a tradition. But I almost feel like the pizza, when it's cold, it tastes better than the day before. Cold pizza for the win. It gets that firmness after setting overnight, drying out a little bit. But remember that I have my cheat weekend now. Coke and pizza on weekend, yeah, we allow that. And in the weekdays, I drink something like this instead, which is just pure water, Bris. Yeah. This video was not sponsored by Farris Bris yet. I'm just kidding. Yeah. We are now at Ioniq. As you guys know this place. Over there we have the Tesla superchargers, plenty of them. And I'm just plugging in now. Finally we're back at the high power charger support LAN. Oof, I rinsed this car yesterday in Mo i Rana and it's dirty again. But let's take a look at the charger speed, shall we? Because I think this car still Colgates. Oh, it does. I remember the ID. Oh, it's not that bad. The ID4 was instantly getting 125 kilowatts. Oh, is it gonna ramp up? Oh, is it gonna ramp up? Oh, it's so noisy, man. I can't wait until the day when trucks are fully electric. But it ramps up slowly. Huh. Wait, let me check the temperature. Let's go inside. It's too noisy in here. Okay, let's check it out. Check it out. We can also see the charging speed inside the car, which is a luxury. Yeah, well, it is 6 degrees Celsius inside here. I mean, outside rather. And there you see the charging speed. Oh, ho, ho, ho. 100 kilowatt. Not too shabby. It's still ramping up kind of slowly, but okay, but you know, so yesterday, oh, hang on there. I can open this one now. Yesterday was like, well, I can open it. Yesterday was like a test against time to see how fast I can make it to Arctic Circle. Oh, I like that one. Oh yeah. This car seems to have a thick foreskin to cover the, yeah. So that was like the purpose of yesterday's trip, to just get over to Mo i Rana as fast as possible. Today, however, is more chill time, and I don't rush too much. And actually what I want to show in day 2 is more of how far can you drive on each charge. So this time we don't have to hurry. We can charge to, let's say, 90%. This car goes to 90% quite fast. So yeah, I'm not that hungry because I had lots of cold pizza in the previous stop, and I was, yeah. But I think they have ice cream here. Let's get ice cream. Ooh, 140 kilowatt, not too shabby, huh? ID4, go home. All right, we've been here, I don't know how long. You know, my plan was actually to stay here a little bit longer and just go for Elverum. But you know, that will take 4 hours. For what reason, right? And right now, you know, there are 2 kaput chargers and 2 chargers are working. So, and a Taycan was waiting after me. So I figured that I have more than enough juice to go to Alvdal anyway. So, and I asked the e-tron guy, and he will stay there for another 10-15 minutes. So I figured, well, let him take the spot, and then I could just go to Alvdal. It doesn't matter. It takes 2 hours to go to Alvdal anyway, and I probably want to pee by the time I go to Alvdal. So it's all about sharing the stalls, and if you have enough, like me, then there's no reason to camp anyway. So yeah, whatever. So, you know, I could stay longer, and I could probably go to Elverum, but whatever. For convenience, we stop at Alvdal. Not because we have to, but yeah. We are now in Alvdal, and there's one thing I don't understand. Why is this car so thirsty now? It was semi-thirsty on the way up, which I understand because we had headwind. But today, we have tailwind. It's supposed to be super efficient. I get the impression that the ID4 was more efficient than this one now, but in the range test, the iX3 was very efficient. So I don't get this. Whatever, it's cold outside. Just want to give you guys the impression of how it is in Alvdal. It's blowing a lot because it's very wide and open. Yeah, we just have grass field over here, and it's kind of cold. So let's go inside. Let me show you. Ooh, yeah, nice looking car. Yeah, that's Beamer. I cleaned it up yesterday. It's full of schmutz again. So right now we are getting. Oh well, we're getting 33 kilowatts. And you might ask yourself, you might ask me, why don't you change stall? It might be something, maybe this charge is kaput. No. ABC, always blame car. The car is colgating. I actually expected something like this to happen, and now we see it. But whatever, so today is not the day to do the race, like I mentioned before. I need to eat, and I'm actually a little bit sleepy. So because I was up late yesterday for obvious reasons. So let's eat, and then I want to take a nap in the back here. Okay, I went to the restroom, and now we're getting over 120 kilowatt. just that the iX3 just needs 5 minutes of preheating something, then we're good. But now it's time for some, yes, havre, well, it's polar bread. Okay, we didn't go to the polar circle, but at least we brought the polar bread. So let's see. Yeah, and you guys think, oh no, he's always eating. Well, it's been, I think it's been 6 hours since I had my previous meal. So I don't know about you, but I tend to eat out every 6 hours. So we just take some of this, and then bacon cheese. Oh yeah, this is so nice. Just put it here. Yeah, spill all over the interior, but that's fine. That's what we do with press cars. Okay. And then you get something like this. Oh yeah, and then you take the other piece, and that. And I also have some hot chocolate here from Circle K. Wait, oh yeah, okay. Let's see, I hope it's not too hot. Nice. We are finally back in Oslo. We managed to drive all the way from Alvdal back here. Unfortunately, I don't know how many percent we have left because I tried to check in the app and it refuses to update. So it still says 100% probably from Alvdal. So I tried to exit the car, lock it, stop the car, start again. It's just not working very well. So yeah, but it seems like we have at least, I don't know, 12, 13% when we're back here. So you see, if the conditions were a little bit better yesterday, we could probably go from Oslo straight to Alvdal. Yeah, but maybe we'll have only 5% or 2% left, but we'll probably barely make it. So you see, if we compare the iX4 to the iX3 to the ID4, they are kind of neck and neck in efficiency. Both of them are rear-wheel drive. They seem to be efficient, but and also if we look at the results, you see that the ID4 and the iX3 have very similar consumption numbers, and they, I mean, okay, based on the weather condition we had yesterday, we had bad weather condition for this car. So if ID4 and the iX3 went together at the same time, we would probably reach Mo i Rana more or less at the same time. So these cars are neck and neck, but the ID4 is cheaper, and well, you get less interior for the money with the ID4. It's not that nice and premium. Like, once I sat in the BMW, I was like, oh damn, I'm home. Because I used to own a BMW, it was a 2006 model E61 525D. That one is kind of old, but the stuff that I had a pretty fully loaded E61, and it had the head-up display, it had the M Sport package, the M seat, it even had night vision. It had almost everything, and this car kind of resembles it in many ways. So I like the BMW design. I like how it handles. I like how it drives. Good soundproofing, superb audio system. I listened to some music yesterday while we were driving in the north, and it just sounds brilliant. You know, the sound, the bass, the the tones, the clarity in the sound. And unlike a Tesla Model 3, which also has pretty good sound system, the Tesla is noisy. So when you're trying to enjoy music while you're driving, you hear lots of rumbling noise or road noise. But with the iX3, it was such a pleasure. I suddenly heard details I never heard before in those sounds. I mean, those songs I used to hear before. That's amazing, man. Carbon Cardon, highly recommended. But what I don't like too much is the app. Like you're seeing, it's slow and it's buggy and not much function in it, features. And also the infotainment screen here is not the best. And the iDrive, well, once you get used to it, it kind of works. Like most EVs, when they have some kind of infotainment, you get used to it and you kind of find your way around it. But ideally, you want to have something more updated, bigger screen, bigger touchscreen, like Tesla or Polestar. They have very good infotainment screen and very intuitive. I mean, you can say that yes, you can get used to the Jaguar system or I don't know, the Audi system or the Volkswagen ID3 infotainment. But it's like having a messy garage, or let's say you have a messy workshop. You can still make stuff and repair stuff in your messy workshop because you know where all the stuff is. But if you make a tidy workshop, it will probably be smoother. And if you hire someone to help you, they will figure out easier where your stuff is. Something like that, you know. So yeah, but other than that, I like this iX3. There's so many 3, 4, I, E, U, whatever in these electric cars. Yeah, but I like it. I like the iX3. You know, and to be honest, once I heard about it, it was like, oh, facepalm, it's based on a fossil car. Oh, and then I was surprised that it had good space. Okay, it wasted lots of space in the front, whatever, that's the bummer. But on the other hand, BMW, by doing this, they are then saving time and money, so they can get an EV out and it doesn't become too expensive. And I think you get actually pretty good bang for the bucks because it's more expensive than the other brothers, the MEB platform cars like ID4, but I also feel like you get more premium, like it feels more premium for the money. So, and it's also more powerful because I felt like the ID4 was a little bit slow. So this one isn't that slow, it's actually pretty fun to drive. But yeah, so what else should I say? Which one would I buy? I'm actually not sure. I like the ID3. I mean, I like the ID4, but I also like the iX3. So, but I think I'm a little bit more BMW fan, so I might go for the iX3. Yeah. But either way, 2 thumbs up for this car, but also 2 thumbs up for the ID4. They are in slightly different price range, but they are both very good cars. So soon enough, I'll be able to test the Enyaq, and then we'll see. And then eventually the Q4 e-tron. So yeah. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.